The Aerotrain was developed by General Motors in the 1950s. This high-speed, lightweight, and eye-catching train was designed to compete with automobiles and airplanes and bring passengers back to the railroad.
Unfortunately, they looked a lot better than they performed, apparently. The cars, which were modified Greyhound bus bodies, were very, very light. The two cars were less than half the weight of a standard railroad car, passenger car of the time period. Unfortunately, they were so light that at speeds approaching 100 miles an hour, the reports say they bounced around like a basketball and, quote, practically beat the passengers to death. So from that standpoint, it was not at all successful. The other problem had to do with the technology, which was really a little bit ahead of its time. It had air suspension, it had electrical plug-ins that between the cars that were very complicated. So for a number of reasons, it never really caught on. They make a wonderful contrast, as you noted, between the future of the railroads as they saw it in the 1950s and the past as represented by the steam locomotive number 102.
The National Railroad Museum's experimental Aerotrain is one of only two ever made. They were used by the Rock Island Line until 1966 for commuter routes in the Chicago area.